What's up, everybody? Celtic Scarecrow here, back with our video. Get those 10s and 20 views. This is take 2 on Panther fans react to Week 18. The Carolina Panthers beating the Atlanta Falcons 44-38 in overtime. Now, yes, I have been one of those people who says I'm okay with the tank to get a better draft pick. Not gonna deny that, but at the same time, players, organizations do not play to lose, regardless of the situation. You can set the cards up better for you to lose, but no one really plays for you to lose. I gotta move myself over because everything's kind of not working the way I want it to right now. I'm having issues with almost everything going on tonight. But so yes, happy with the win. Offense looked great. The defense, our offense looked great. I definitely think if you're Panthers going forward into this next season, you're thinking fix the defense, fix the defense, fix the defense, fix the defense. The offense is not a problem. We need to fix the defense. Maybe add another weapon on the offense. Yeah, sure. Let's add another weapon. But re-sign the guys who we need to re-sign. Tremble is definitely one of them, in my opinion. And all the flies are back. Why are all the flies back? Re-sign Tremble is one of those guys. And Brandon Christensen is another one of those guys. The long snapper. But find a way to fix the defense. Getting Derek Brown back will help. Let's get into these highlights. Also, wrong button. Also, I will skip and edit around. So that way I'm not trying to get yelled at by a copyright claim by anybody, NFL, whomever. So let's get to the highlights.
When they got healthier, they started to gel a bit. Third down and 1. Algier bangs his way for a...
All right, first pause. I'm not a fan of these silver gray pants with the white uniforms because they're not like silver. They're more like that off-white, and they just make it look like the pants are not clean. Like, crap. We didn't have time to fully wash the pants. Good enough type look. So, no, it's like if you're going silver, go silver. If you're going... But I don't think the silver with the white is a good look.
Penix fires. It's a bullet, and it's handled.
Well, the thing about Penix, he has a strong arm, and he's kind of accurate when he has time to plant and throw. That's a trend you'll see in this game. He steps into it. It's getting there fast.
What's the motion man? Penix.
We are getting pressure. We are pushing the line back, but still, we play soft coverage. It's like every catch is like there's not a Panther within like arm's reach of anybody.
Fleet McLeod. It's going to be short.
Receivers would be in this.
That was a favorable Panther spot.
Robinson cuts to the outside. Takes the angle. Penix slings it. Incomplete. It bounced.
Hey, way our offense played, if you do a bend, don't break, give up 3 and not 6, that will increase our wins easily if you're going like, hey, we're only giving up field goals and not touchdowns.
It's good. And the foul.
That's the second time I watched, and I still think it looks at his head wide. Sorry, the NFL needs more money, so that's like the third ad I've seen just set in this video. It's just from the get-go of this thing.
Be the second one.
3rd and 3, lofts it.
Thielen needs to start teaching classes to Leggett and Coker. Like, this is how you spot and follow the ball and come down with it. Because, God, that's a beautiful catch.
Play. It's a throw by Coker, and it's caught.
It works, so it's good, but that is a dangerous play. Also, Sanders is going to have himself, like, this game is a kind of like, hey, rest of the NFL, sign me type game for Sanders.
Is coming. Young releases it. End zone. It's too high.
See, that's one of the throws. I want that closer to this back end zone line. That's still throw he has an issue with because like Leggett had no chance of catching that.
4th and 1. Handoff. Slice.
4th and 1. We had guys there, and we could not stop it.
McLeod in motion. Penix.
Penix, when he snaps, it's all like, ha, 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 ha. Like, that's what it sounds like from here.
5 for 34 yards. It's a handoff, and Boone shot out of a cannon for a first down.
Boone, Blackshear. I know Blackshear is a free agent, and we probably will let him go. But, like, Hubbard is our key back. If we get it back with, like, a little more of a speedster, that would be a big thing. It's like, I know Brooks is hurt, and I don't want to say, like, he's a bust, but he's not going to be there next year. Maybe take a flyer on a guy in, like, the 5th round. But someone who's just, like, more of a Shady McCoy, more of those, like, smaller, like, receiving, faster back. Let Hubbard just be the main guy who just runs people over.
They came up short in overtime against Washington. Catch by Leggett. The redirect.
Good move, Leggett.
Give. Sanders. He's got a hole. Sanders on a spin.
Where was this Sanders the past 2 years? Like, the dude pretty much sucked his whole time in Carolina. He's having his best game in his potential, in his most likely last game in Carolina.
Young. Step. Open man. And it.
Everything about that was beautiful. Young, stepping to the side, avoid the pressure, just puts the ball out there to a receiver. He's like, oh, he's by himself. You know what? Go get it. And Leggett finally went up and got it.
Young faked the handoff. Step. Young trying to run. He will for the score.
What I'm liking, like Young, especially these last 8 games, I think I read the stat on Twitter, was like, he had those last 10 games that he played in. Was like right there, it's like pressure's coming, let me take off, and he's not taking like an unnecessary hit. Like you see Tua gets hit like he takes off a lot. He's not like, I don't think he really hit the ground on like when he actually had the ball at all this game. Like every time he like scrambles, it's to the sideline, slide right there into the end zone.
Penix drives it.
You can't blame the coverage there. That is a tight window that he made a hell of a catch, and of course he's going to take off running. Also, London has a career game against Carolina right here.
First down for Atlanta. Running play.
20 makes 2 back-to-back bad plays. Like right there, reads it, doesn't make the tackle.
Robinson, hard cut. Robinson not going down on first contact and then push from behind. Robinson.
He's there. He breaks down with the defender already kind of tackle him. He still gets trucked.
Pocket. Penix. Pump. Angle. Pylon.
Good run. Good run. I was on at 57 earlier. I just kind of looked he half-assed it there. Like, he didn't want to get to the sideline fast enough.
Injuries over the course of the season. Nobody has played more players in the Carolina Panthers this season.
See, that's a stat I did not know. We played the most amount of players. And that stands to the one, like, you see Detroit has, like, 16 defensive players out. Or, like, 16 players on, like, out, like, on IR.
I'm trying to get one win before the end of the year to feel good about going into the offseason. Short passes handled by Felipe Franks.
Also, we have a guy named Felipe Franks. No, make him a star with Leggett. Those two need to be like breakout stars next year.
Big run. Blackshear, the cut. Blackshear into Atlanta territory.
So I said it, the same thing about Sanders. Blackshear is also a free agent, so he's either playing to try to stay on Carolina's roster or playing so he can be on somebody else's active roster.
Young, separation, catch made, Sanders!
Perfect placement. Perfect placement. You can't ask for a better throw there. Also, like I said, Sanders' best game with the Panthers, and most likely his last. Hopefully his last.
Whips it downfield, complete!
Yeah, you got nothing. I got nothing for that one. That is just good all around.
Pitch it. Robinson Stop and go. Robinson
Just waited for his lineman to out-muscle the Panthers defense.
slipped through the hole and the burst for the touchdown.
Also the guy who had a monster game today. Technically yesterday. So here's been probably one of the biggest killers of the Carolina Panthers all season. End of the half or end of the game. Under a minute, not even all their timeouts, and teams just walk down the field and score. If it's right for half, it's a giant momentum killer for Carolina.
In the pocket. It's a deep shot downfield.
How do you get beat deep in this situation? But like I said, what is that, 4 plays and they're already in field goal range? Easy in field goal range?
Complete for that reason, fellas. Yeah, you nailed that one.
8 seconds, which I would have everyone pretty much on the goal line saying, hey, no, on the 2. If someone goes behind the 2, you go man. Anyone before that, you go zone.
So close, but not there.
8 seconds. Try it again. London, touchdown.
Yeah, that's taunting. That's like, I'm glad they stopped the taunting penalty. But that's taunting. You can't catch it and stare down at the guy. You can talk trash, but you got to keep moving away from him. Not that it matters. Only 3 seconds to go in the half.
Gets rid of it quickly, and it's popped up in the air and intercepted by Jackson.
That is big. Like, yeah, it's a 7-point game, but that is crucial because that's most likely Atlanta's first drive in the half. And it's like if they would have gone downfield and scored again or kicked the field goal, it would have been a 10-point game. Getting the ball and Carolina before Carolina even got the ball back. Also, that's not on Penix. That was on his receiver.
That one not on Penix. Rushes on. Young gets rid of it, and it's.
I normally would say like, oh, you gotta know where the sticks are, but under pressure, backpedaling just floats it out there, perfectly fine.
The handoff. Young step and throw. End zone. Touchdown.
They better show the highlight of Young as soon as he threw it and it was a touchdown. Also, Tommy Tremble. He's on that list of people we need to re-sign. He'll work great with Sanders because it's what he's used to. He played with Michael Mayer, who was more of the great route running, pass catching tight end, where he was more of the physical blocking style tight end. His catching is getting better, and he's a physical force. Also young.
Tommy Tremble, and Carolina converts.
Oh, and so as soon as Bryce threw it, he looked around, turned his back to the throw, and put his hands up for a touchdown.
From the pistol, it's Algier. It's a no-doubt first down run, and then some.
Like, look how far these guys are going before we even touch them while they run the ball.
For Atlanta at the Carolina 42. Algier. This has been his series. Clean pocket initially. Penix could not break away.
They said Clowney with Derek Brown. Just Derek Brown come back. I know I would keep saying I want Mason Graham. So they can force plays up the middle. Just having Derek Brown back, which will cause people to double team him, should open things up for Clowney and who else is on that defensive line
for the season.
And there's the other reason why that sack was crucial, because now they're pushing out field goal range.
Pocket has some room if he wants it, and he does.
See, that's what I meant by he doesn't take an unnecessary shot. Sees the guy, just gets out of bounds. He's not going to try to play games and pick up more yards. He's not going to try to spin around somebody. He's like, you know what? I got the first down. Step out of bounds. Play it safe.
And Ellis rooting hard for his former teammates, the Saints, today against Tampa Bay.
Also, right here before this throw, you think the Saints fans are happy? Not Saints, Falcons fans are happy. You're tied against the Panthers, who haven't been able to stop you. The Saints are winning going into the fourth quarter. It's one of those things where it's like, holy crap, we have a shot at getting in. And of course, Bryce Young does this.
And Falcons. Young gets rid of it. Caught. Touchdown. David Moore.
David Moore has had a solid year. I'm not sure what his contract situation is, but he's probably one of those guys who will be let go to bring in another high level receiver. He's good, but if you can get T. Higgins, Garrett Wilson, Devontae Adams, just throwing out names, he'll probably be the guy you kind of loses that spot because you're not going to cut Thielen, Leggett, or Coker. Those three are safe. It's the other guys who are going to start like worrying about job security.
Selves down by 7. Fake the handoff. Penix driving it downfield.
That's a perfect throw. Like, that's great coverage. It's just a better throw.
1 out of 2 on 4th down today.
Again, he's hit a yard behind the backfield. So it should be, all right, cool, Panthers ball.
The Buccaneers are up. Penix. Oh, what a bullet! Touchdown!
Again, these perfect pocket areas that there's not a Panther within arm reach of the ball.
3rd down and 2.
Like, the big thing with Carolina is if we can't play power football, is we should be playing Panther football. Like, being able to out-muscle people and run the ball should always be a staple of Carolina.
For showing, and he does.
Young, downfield, sideline catch made by...
I said, Sanders is started off rough. He started off rough, starting to pick it up.
Young, out of the pocket, on the move.
Right there. Like, we're going to scroll back, because I'm going to, like, right up here. I'm not sure you can see my cursor. But it's like Tommy Tremble is pretty much at like the right behind the right tackle. Watch the block he gives to spring Bryce Young. Also then, watch Thielen realize Young's taking off. Let me pull my guy away. Like, Tommy Tremble just out-muscles the guy. Thielen takes off.
And then some! Touchdown, Panthers!
Like, great heads-up play by Young. Amazing block by Tommy Tremble. And then smart play by Thielen to go, oh, you're running? Cool. I'll pull my guy before he realizes that you took off.
Pistol formation. Tight end Werner is the motion man.
Also, if I'm a Falcons fan right now, I'm not worried. Carolina has not been able to stop us in any shape or forms, and they somehow always choke away these leads. I would not be worried.
And right now, that's runs to the right side.
Falcons have the 2-minute warning and 2 timeouts. Pitching.
Yeah, 45 just abandoned Drake London, let him get wide open.
Saints to claim the NFC South. Give it to Robinson.
They got neither, so they're out.
If we get there. Penix. It's complete.
That's a big throw for Penix. Like, blitz was coming, and he got to his receiver accurately.
It's a running play to Robinson. And run.
Like how they sound shocked. They still have 2 timeouts, and Carolina hasn't stopped the run yet.
Handoff. Robinson trying to cut it to the outside. He's got the angle. Touchdown.
You know, I would love to see Bryce do this in like 46 seconds. Go down the field. I don't know what's up my TV. Go down the field, get in the field goal range, let Eddie win it in the field goal in regulation. Did not happen though.
Motion man Coker. Sanders.
Good run. And anyone who's complaining that the Falcons didn't get an opportunity, trust me, if they would have gotten the ball, Carolina would not have gotten the opportunity to get the ball back. You have a defense for a reason. Let them play defense.
50 yards receiving, including a touchdown. Fake the handoff, float it.
Right here is probably one of my favorite things that Tommy Tremble does, and it's not even successful.
Catch made, Tremble. He hurdled even though there was no one to...
He tries to hurdle and somebody lands inbounds, but then uses the momentum from the hurdle to stiff on the guy to help him pick up a few more yards. Hilarious.
He throws it, and it's...
That's a dangerous throw. Hell of a catch by Coker.
The 11-yard line. Young.
Like, this is great. Great protection. Young realizing that he needs to now move because this line's not going to hold forever.
Jab. Out of the pocket.
Realizes that the guy comes away and just does like a basketball, like, alley-oop toss.
Young. Oh, he pushed it.
And great play by the defenseman not to let him momentum go into the end zone.
First and goal.
Apparently, according to Sanders, this was supposed to be a pass play. But like I said, it's if you're in a Carolina Panthers, you should always play some type of physical football on offense. You can't run for 1 yard, then you don't deserve to get 1 yard.
Handoff. Sanders. That's a winner for the Panthers.
So, my beloved Carolina Panthers, maybe your beloved Carolina Panthers, come away with a nice victory to end the season. Now, does that hurt our draft pick, our draft capital? Yes. We are drafting 8th. Will that hurt us from getting Mason Graham or Dual Carter? I don't think so. It's a weird crapshoot above us. Like NFL draft order. Top 18 picks are locked in. So we know the top 18 picks. Like Tennessee. Like, will they divert from Will Levis or will they kind of say, hey, let's get the best tackle, a wide receiver, Travis Hunter, as out there, defenseman or safety. So it's like they're a little odd on where they could go. It's like the Browns. They need edge, offense tackle, wide receiver, quarterback as well. So it's like, do they go quarterback? Like the Giants need offense. They need to fix that offense first. New England, who did just fire their coach, needs to fix the offense. It's like Jacksonville. I like how they have quarterback as a biggest need, but it's just like, who knows where they're going? Raiders, who knows where they're going? The Jets, who knows where they're going? So it's like at pick 8, we dropped 2 spots. So it's like it's like if I'm Carolina, I should either be going after Graham or Carter. If we cannot get one of those 2 guys, try to drop back. Maybe someone like Dallas, depending on who's on the board. Maybe someone like the Colts, depending on who's on the board, get more picks. But as a Panthers fan, I gotta say this year has been disappointing because I was hoping for more early, but after seeing how that season started, it's a step in the right direction. Like the offense has shown signs of life. We can move the ball. If this game is anything to go off of, the next couple of years, depending on like coaching, injuries, who stays, who goes, it's going to be an offensive juggernaut between Carolina and Atlanta. Like Tampa is about to age out. Like it's like Mike Evans is about to get old. Mike Evans is about to get old. Mike Evans is in his 12th season, so how much longer is he gonna go? Baker is Baker, so he'll be good to average to good for how many more years? Where Carolina and Atlanta are both young. New Orleans, we can write them off for at least 4 years, realistically. But that is it. That is all I have, and I will see you weird people later.